Welcome back, guys, to Professor Layton and the Curious Village, where last episode, approaching Reinhold Manor, we crossed the stream after helping some wolves and chicks do the same in a puzzle to reach our destination and end the first chapter of the story. The second began with a match-moving puzzle and some farm work before the estate's butler, Matthew, took us to meet with Lady Dahlia, as a loud noise led to her cat being startled. So having just completed the Vanishing Cube and Arc and Line, we now talk to the lady once more. That was literally, it's a long time since Sam's been to school as well. That's very true. It's been 20 years since I've had to apply any of this knowledge. Oh, 21 years. My lady, what is it? What in the world happened? My little Claudia got scared and ran off. Didn't you see her dart out the room? It's more than half my life ago since I did any of this. I must have missed her. I'm terribly sorry, my lady. Oh, you're just useless, aren't you? Professor, you didn't see which way my baby ran off to, did you? And did you? Your baby, madame? If you are referring to that white cat, I saw it run out that door a moment ago. What? Oh, and you simply stood there and let her escape? Well, she is a cat. They are animals after all, and animals must run about from time to time. You fool! She is not just a cat, she has a name. That name is Claudia Reinhold. She is a delicate flower, and she is simply a mess when I'm not close by to comfort her. We should rename Dahlia to Rebecca. My baby cat. Matthew, I need you to find Claudia and bring her back immediately. About this little inheritance problem of yours, Lady Dahlia. That can wait. Can you see that we have a more pressing concern on our hands at the moment? You could have stopped her and you didn't, so you have a responsibility to find Claudia and bring her back. Sending the professor off to find a city cat. The nerve. Who do you think you are? Haha. No, it's fine, Luke. Besides, Lady Dahlia does have a point. It does seem we let Claudia run off. Madame, if you'll excuse us, we have a cat to track down. Thank you. And please, hurry. My Claudia is such a delicate flower. Even the coarse outdoor air might prove too much for her. He didn't seem a very sprightly cat. Noise at the manor was added to your list of mysteries. Chapter 2 is the Fugitive Feline. Lady Dahlia's cat has escaped. Search St Mystere for the runaway feline. Oh yeah, I'll save my progress again. Yeah, let's have this save file as well. Oh, I'm greedy, me. I was screaming internally, think of the diagonals! Ah, are you still here? When are we going to discuss the inheritance? I guess you haven't got a new puzzle for me yet. I do hope you bag that cat quickly. We didn't call you out here to track down lost pets after all. Why can't you guys do it? Probably have a better chance than me in the first place. From the look of it, this fireplace hasn't been used in a while. Why are you still here? My precious Claudia's out there alone. Go and find her and bring her back at once. I understand the fervor for your cat to be safe, to be fair. I'm terribly sorry, Professor. I will personally search the manor and the estate grounds. I feel dreadful asking, but would you mind taking a quick look around the village to see if Claudia is there? Don't give it a second thought, my good man. We're on the case. I mean, tell me about this secret, I wonder if the Baron has any of my favorite books. The secret blooming staircase here, leading to an obvious hidden chamber or something. That would be the more interesting point to look at right now. I think I found it. Suspicion. Professor, there she is. Drat, she ran off. We can't stop now. Let's give chase, Luke. Which way? Blast, that burns! It looks like the engine blew out. So this is St Mystere, eh? The famed stomping ground of the late Baron Augustus Reinhold. I wonder what kind of tricks the old man set up in this village before he shuffled off. Oh, Layton, you ridiculous dandy. Just you wait. All the treasure you seek will be mine. What? I'm assuming it didn't go back in. But you'd think that's the logical place for it to go, to be fair. Why would it run further away? It would stick around its territory. Cats are very territorial. Oh, it's you, Mr. Please call me Raymond. Hoo. Can I be of some assistance? As a matter of fact, Raymond, yes. Lady Dahlia's cat slipped out of the house. Have you seen her about? Do you mean dear Claudia? I think I saw her pass through here and ran into the village a few moments ago. If that's the case, I sure wish you'd bother to catch her before she ran away. It ran literally between your legs, Luke. How can you not have cat reflexes? As in, like, there's a cat. Grab it. It's cute. I want to stroke it. Everyone has cat reflexes, don't they? You need something? You do, don't you? Yep, I can see on your face. An open book is what you are. Excuse me, but you didn't happen to see Lady Dahlia's cat come through here a moment ago, did you? Ah, the fluffy white killer, yeah? I think she ran towards the village square. Yep, she went that way. I see. Thank you. Fluffy white killer? Think nothing of it, if only all questions were that easy to answer. Well then, I'll be off now. Who'd have thought he'd turn out to be such a nice chap? Should we head for the village square then? Indeed, let's be off. Hold on, let's take a look at what's behind the blue door. Do you see it? That blue door over there appears to be ajar. Can I take a look inside? Fluffy white killer is actually the accurate depiction of a cat because they are ridiculously good hunters. They're bad in that respect. What's going on with this candle? Look here, my boy. This extinguished candle is reminding me of a simply wonderful puzzle. 10. Oh, no. How many are left? It's puzzle 15. 10 candles stand burning in a dining room. A strong breeze blows in through an open window and extinguishes 2 of them. Checking backing on the candles later, you see that 1 more candle has gone out. To make sure no more flames go out, you shut the window. Assuming the wind doesn't extinguish any more candles, how many candles do you have left in the end? We have... Assuming you didn't relight any of them, 3 candles, because the other candles would burn out.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it!
So the old sketch is 4 candles. That's correct. The 7 candles that manage to stay lit will melt down completely. The only candles that remain in the end are the 3 that are extinguished by the wind and therefore stay intact. Excellent work, my boy. Sometimes it's important to consider the obvious too. Delving too deep into the implied can cause misconceptions. Puzzle 15 done. Why are you rating me on a plus point system here? So supposedly between us entering this room, there is 3 puzzles. 12, 13, 14 we've missed. Okay then. Maybe they're all in here too. There's something I find very charming about this chair. Well, that reminds me, Luke, have you heard this one before? 14. 30 picolats. A new multi-purpose event hall has been built in the center of your town. It'll be used for everything from concerts to sporting events to conventions. With the hall complete, it's time to order the chairs. 5 chair designs labeled A to E are being considered, but of all the designs, only 1 chair is completely suitable for the hall. I'm literally going to go straight away and say it's E. Because it's used for concerts to sporting events to conventions. It's put up and down, so you need to be able to store it. And what are the type of chairs that we have to do that in every place, especially schools? This is the exact type of chair we'd have in school in Britain. This is the exact type of chair. I'm guessing it's elsewhere as well. Big old stackable chairs. It needs to be stackable.
Well, here's my guess.
And you can put it away in a cupboard.
I've solved it.
The others have, like, candles and stuff. Or need to be wheeled out. The storage would be terrible. That's right. Of all the designs, only E can be stacked upon itself. In a hall like the one described, each event requires a different number of seats, and thus a change in seating arrangement. The stackability of E makes it the best chair for the job. Well done. I suppose this puzzle was too easy for you, my boy. Yeah, we got paint and scrap. I like the ones that are just, you know, you've lived life. You know? That's basically that. There's a coin up here. It appears that no one is working in the shop. Everything in here is caked in dust. Coin down there. This bread and cheese here are anything but fresh. Yow! Ooh, interesting. The villagers must really like beige. Alright, so there's puzzles to be found that aren't in here. So I've missed 12 and 13 somehow. That doesn't look like it's opening anytime soon. Nope. I'll ask him again. And 10? Didn't I got 10, didn't I? Nice to meet you again. Did you find the fluffy menace yet? Nah, I didn't think so. Oh, I missed 10 as well. Shoot. Where was 10 then? I mean, I've got 110. Could it be in a completely different area and not on the way? I'm not kidding. It feels like it should be. Oh, I can hit the boat now? Huh? Look, there's a hole in that boat there. Oh, Professor, that reminds me. Have you ever heard the one about the sinking ship? Puzzle 13. SOS! 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. Their only chance for survival is the 5-person life raft stowed on their vessel. To make matters worse, the waters around the ship are teeming with man-eating sharks. What? So swimming to safety is out of the question. I don't think so. At some point in time, I mean, if there's free sharks, then 17 of you might make it. just all swim at once, right? A round trip to the nearest island and back to the ship takes 9 minutes on the raft. How many people will live to see dry land? Well, you know, it depends how many people you're willing to use to sate the shark's hunger. I'm going to have to read that again because I'm just kind of like caught up on the whole shark dilemma. Like, you could just feed the sharks enough. Let it be random. This is the only fair way, right? You get eaten by a shark or not, but that's fair. It's a gamble. 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. It takes a 9-minute trip to make it to it, so you can make 3 trips. Round trip, right? Yes, you can make 3 trips. So the first trip, the second trip, and the second trip arrives back on minute 18, so you can get another group. 5-person life raft stowed on their vessel. But it's kind of like the raft situation that we had with the animals, the chicks and the wolves, in the fact that even if 5 people go, we still need 1 person to bring the boat back. At least 1, probably just 1. We'll say 1 because they're probably going for shape. Is it 9 minutes because of how long it takes 1 rower to get there? Or do we need 2 rowers? So, in that thing, it's 3 trips, right? You're taking 5 minus 1. 5 minus 1. 5, right? If you get me. Because 1's always coming back with the ship to, like, bring it back. And then whoever survives being eaten by sharks. Basically. So it's 13? I think it's 13. 5-person life raft, yes. What if they just eat the light raft? They could probably eat the light raft. And they do get back 9 minutes, means we got 3 trips. Sharks don't even eat people. They only attack because they think humans are seals and they have bad vision. They don't like the taste of people. Yeah, that's true. So maybe all of them live because that's the fact, but I don't think it's going to give us that thing. But I think it's 13. So that's 2 unlucky people that didn't, you know, we could have used my gamble method. Though to be honest, I think if 2 people get eaten by 2 sharks and there's 3 sharks, that's still like an epic win on our side, right? What? 13. So again, 5, 1 back, 5, 1 back, so there's 8, and 5 equals 13.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah.
Another puzzle solved.
Because the boat doesn't move on its own unless we have some kind of really long rope, but it didn't specify. Just in case you can pull the boat back. Then everyone can live. Nicely done. A moment of silence for the 2 who didn't make it, please. F, I guess. Wow, great answer, Professor. It took me 5 times as long to get that one. Okay, so that's puzzle 13. So we're still missing 12 and 10. The water, maybe? Does it really just tap everywhere to hope to find it? I can't find anything here. Maybe the pictures now? Flora Reinhold. No, we could just see the pictures. We don't get anything extra from these 2. Baron Augustus Reinhold. Oh, another hint coin. I press this bookcase. Bookshelves seem to line every wall of this estate. The Baron must have been quite the avid reader. It's important to keep your mind sharp, Luke, so why don't you give this puzzle a go? This is 10. What? It was 12. A, B, C, and D are single-digit numbers. The following equations can all be made with these numbers. A plus C equals D. A times B equals C. C minus B equals B. A times 4 equals D. Find the values of each digit and input your answer as a 4-digit number A, B, C, D. Ooh. A times 4 equals D. So I'm going to assume that A is 1. Oh man, why do you have to be white on white? I'm going to assume A is 1. So 1 times 4 equals 4. I'm going to assume that C then is 3. So we get 4 there. 1 times B equals C would mean that I'm wrong, though. Damn. Okay. A times B equals C. Wait. What if B is 4? That wouldn't work. Would it? What if B is 4? What's this? What if B is 3? 1, 3, 3, 4, right? So A plus C equals D, which is 4. A times B, which is 1 times 3, equals 3. C minus B equals B? Oh, that's an issue there. Yeah, I haven't even looked at that one yet. Okay, so we're a little bit more than we'd think. Because the C minus B ups our values quite a bit. C minus B equals B. So that means that obviously it's divisible by... No, it's not. Pen and paper time? Well, I've got a thing. I've got a screen to write on, haven't I? I've literally got a screen to do this. This could take a while, though, on the basis of what this kind of puzzle is. Do you want to start with low numbers? And it's got to be single digit. So if A is 2, then we'll work our way up. So A plus C would then equal D, which would make D 8 and C 6. A times B equals 6, which would be 3. And then C minus B equals B, and B we decided is 3. 2, 3, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? That works, doesn't it? A plus C is 2 plus 6 equals 8. A times B, 2 times 3 equals 6, which is C. C minus B, 6 minus 3 equals 3. A times 4, yes, 2, 3, 6, 8. I didn't actually take as long as we thought.
I think I've got it.
Yeah.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Just having to work up from the low numbers. That's right, A, B, C, D equals 2, 3, 6, 8. Since A plus C and A times 4 both equal D, then C must equal A times 3. That's not how I did it. If C minus B equals B, then C must also equal B times 2. The only single digit number divisible by both 2 and 3 is 6. Once you know that C equals 6, the rest is easy. No, you just start from what should be the lowest number because it's being multiplied by 4 and it has to be... I know there's multiple ways to do this, but that's my working. Start with the lowest number, multiply by 4, to try and reach a number that is single digit. That's literally what I'm doing. So A is my starter. But whatever. However you're doing it. How did you like the puzzle, Luke? I hope it has prepared you for tackling more difficult puzzles. Once you figure out there could only be 1 or 2, it solves itself. Yeah, that's what I'd have... That's how I look at it. Definitely. So the next puzzle, which is 12, because we just found 10, is either in this room as well. Or somewhere else entirely. This guy's... Sir, can you move out the way? I can't click around you. Oh my god! Okay, we'll put this politely by saying your hitbox is protruding. What? I'm not even kidding. I'm clicking nowhere near him. This is bonkers. I can get really quite close to him. Alright, it doesn't look like there's another puzzle in here that I can see. I can only click on him after all. So puzzle 12 is going to be a bit hidden at this juncture. Very much so. Yeah, puzzle 12. That's the real question right now. Wherever that is. Wherever that is. It's out of my sight. Puzzle 11 was... Just got 10. Puzzle 11 was Arc and Line, which was at the Manor Parlour, as well as... That was in the Manor Foyer. Manor Parlour is in that place. Manor Border. The Vanishing Cube was in the Manor Parlour. So it's like somewhere retreating from the location. It'd be funny if it was the cat itself. But it doesn't seem to be around here. Clicked on quite a few spaces after all. And if I just click everywhere, I just end up going back into the place. Did I check the pot by the window, maybe? Yeah, no, I clicked on that. I'll prove it to you again. You can see me clicking on it, yeah? Oh wait, I did check on it. I'm trying my best. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if I miss things here, there, and everywhere. You get me? It's gonna be fairly easy to do. The stream itself isn't a puzzle now. Seems quite hard to find some of the stuff. It could be as simple as being inside that building again. But again, I'm pretty sure I've clicked everywhere here too. Oh wow, obviously I'm not. You've got to click so delicately. That's bonkers. Alright, well, maybe we'll find it later. I don't know. Hey, you two. Help me out here, would you? I'm in a real pickle. What seems to be the problem, sir? Some fool went and raised the bridge while I was on my break. And as if that wasn't bad enough, that scoundrel made off with my only bridge crank. Oh dear. So you mean to say... That's right. Until that thing turns up, no one is getting in or out of the village. I'm still looking for the blasted crank, but I'm too furious to get anything done. What kind of person would do something like this anyway? Oh yeah, I found this in the street when I was out looking for my crank. Got any idea what it is? Got a strange gizmo. The gizmos option has been added to the menu. Touch the trunk to open it, then tap the gizmos icon. From here, you can see the various mechanical parts you've gathered around the village. The vanishing crank was added to your list of mysteries. Oh, well, there's our cat. We now have something called gizmos. The gizmos you've gathered around St Mystere are all lined up on the touchscreen. Tap one to snap it into place. Oh, we got a blueprint, do we? It's a dog, is it? Just what are you constructing, you ask? That's a secret. Well, it's a dog. It's a dog. The blueprint gives that away. Right, what are we looking at around here? I mean, obviously we're looking at the cat that's right there, but we found a way into somewhere. This is the village hall. What business do you have here? If you have just moved here, I strongly advise you fill out a change of address form. Oh no, we aren't here for anything like that. Regardless, all village hall visitors must complete the proper forms. You can start with this one. Is it a puzzle? 12, 16. Here are two shapes, one large and one small. Each is made up of little triangles. Dipping your fountain pen into the ink one time gives you just enough ink to draw 4 little triangles, as depicted by the shape on the left. So with that in mind, how many times do you have to dip your pen in the ink in order to draw the shape on the right that's made up of 36 triangles? Okay. So we're not looking at the amount of triangles we draw, are we? We're looking at the amount of sides we draw? Don't know if that's true or not, though. Equally, you can start, like, boxing stuff off yourself here. But you obviously wouldn't need to redraw the line you've already drawn, would you? And it's how many times you have to dip your pen in the ink. So you can, like, take these off. So that's 3 dips. Then you could take these off. That's 5 dips. Now we haven't, of course, done this. Yeah, this is a bit of a... 5... God, I wish I drew well. like this is horrible. It feels like my thing doesn't line up properly in the first place. And then I guess you've got this one as well. Where, of course, you've got the interior. So I think it's 7. Right? It's basically the Triforce. So you've got this. You've got this. Oh, this is much easier. You've got this, right? You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. You've got this. And then you've got all the edges done. So all you need to do is fill in middles. So I think it's 7.
There we go.
E.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's correct. Your first impulse might have been to divide the 36 triangles by 4, but a closer look shows that each 4-triangle cluster is actually formed from 3 triangles. When you apply this... What? What's this way of... When you apply this way of thinking to the larger shape, you end up with the answer pictured above. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, you should do... I completely thought of this. Nicely done. As you might have noticed, everyone in this village is simply crazy about puzzles. I strongly advise that you solve as many puzzles as you can. While I'm at it, I strongly advise that you drop in on Granny Riddleton next door. She is a veritable treasure trove of puzzle-related informalia. Just remember she's not always home. Got a strange gizmo again. I guess I'm figuring out a different way of doing it. That's fine. I did it my own original way.